Girls up there waving. You gotta film these guys every time you see them. Because if not, they do brutal things. They shove your face in the ground, they make you eat dirt. Which ultimately sometimes cost people their lives. Look at Jacob Evans. It blows my mind. All these cops were just at the hospital pretending like they care about the community and they were doing some event, right? But every single one of them was getting paid. Not one of them was there in their time helping the community. You don't see them doing these things off the clock, do you? I don't even know who this is. And I've been here for like 5 or 10 minutes. This came over a while ago. And I've been here. I just haven't. I'm not gonna sit here and tape people. I don't care about them really. I don't want to sound like say it like that, but I'm not here to just film them. And to see the way the dude hit this car, dude. How do you do that? Like, look at this. How do you do that? What were you doing? I don't think so. This guy right here in this jersey is the driver of the van. I don't know. It's like the guy sitting on the curb might be the owner of the. That manhole cover did not mess you up. Is he saying the manhole cover caused him to crash? I've never seen that. Have you guys? And I'd really like to go right up next to the cruiser, but I don't really want to be in these guys' business. Oh, he's taking pictures. Is that his cell phone he's using, or is that an actual camera? I'd like to know. Oh, and the great Norwich Police Department, right? You know, you guys know how they're so great, right? And they're so about transparency in the community, right? They are not fulfilling my records request, and now I have to get FOIA involved because they don't want to hand over basic records. They don't want to hand over the emails and the text messages and all the correspondence between the police department and the IG and the medical examiner to do with Jacob Evans' murder. Why would they do that? Why wouldn't they do that? And I know why, because the supposed suspicious person call that they told, oh man, there's a lot more damage than I thought. The supposed missing persons call or suspicious person call didn't happen. It didn't exist. They made that up to protect themselves. It looked like he's actually using a camera. I can't exactly tell, but if so, that's the smartest one I've seen yet, because they all seem to use their cell phones for everything. And did you guys see the East Lyme Police Department? That chief retired. Remember how he told everybody that his wife was crazy and she thought he was cheating? He did have an affair with the lieutenant at the police department, and she's not getting into any trouble, even though she deleted records that were accessible to FOIA. The dirty text messages and the dirty pictures she was sending, she deleted all of them. And yet they're saying all she needs is retraining. We shouldn't be retraining a supervisor. If you don't have it by that point, you should be fired. It's that simple. But he retired. Komu, the one who was having an inappropriate relationship with his neighbor, who was, we don't know the exact age, but she was 17 at the time everything started, and didn't disclose this personal relationship, and then pulled over a kid for no real reason other than to harass him, and then they arrested him weeks later and put him in jail for 7 weeks, and then the whole case got thrown out because of the cop and the undisclosed relationship and everything to do with that. He retired, and I don't understand why these guys are getting investigated and they get to retire so they can keep everything. No, we should fire them. They also fired the East Lyme fire chief. He was suspected of arson, starting brush fires. At least East Lyme seems to be doing something. What's this? Why does he have his lights on? Norwich, this is North Main Street. Yeah, so she gets to break the law, and then they say she doesn't need retraining, or she doesn't get in trouble, she just needs retraining. It doesn't make any sense. If she's been a cop that long. But to be fair, most police departments in Connecticut do not believe that cell phones are accessible to us through FOIA. They don't. And then even when you request those records, they just say, oh, there was nothing there, that we didn't find anything. Because these cops are fucking criminals. Look at the body camera footage from the thing with Jacob Evans. They blatantly lied about multiple things. And the IG and the AG and the medical examiner, along with Norwich Police Department, put out false information, lies, and theories instead of going off the facts. And they got away with it. Cypress, you clearly don't even know what harassing is. You got to be slow, my guy. What is harassing? Standing there talking. Who did I follow? I was here before them. They must be following me. But this is what happens when we get crybabies that don't know what they're talking about. Oh, how do you harass somebody? By not talking to them, not saying anything to them, doing nothing to them. That's not harassing. You can't just stop in the middle of the road, guy. What up? Great. There he is. I don't know who the hell that guy is. He said something about 3 o'clock. Why would he talk to me? I don't mind people talking to me, but I got no idea who you are. Throws me off.
How are you? How you been? You don't talk anymore?
You want to give me a hand job? What are you doing?
No, not really.
Oh. Well, I'm going to get back to doing what I was doing.
Take care of that yourself.
Thank you. Well, yeah, I do jerk myself off. It's kind of stupid.
What are you doing lately?
What's it look like?
Harassing people?
You don't know what harassment is. You must be slow.
Oh, okay.
What's harassment mean?
I don't know.
Well, we clearly know you don't know.
What do you think it means?
Well, I know what it means.
You know what it means?
Yeah.
You have a job? You work?
Yeah. I have a better job than you. Yeah. Find out. Do your homework. You want everybody to give you the answers? God, you are slow.
I ask questions, but I know the answers.
No, you don't. So what do I do? What do I do?
I do.
What do I do? That's not, nope.
You
That's my job.
harass police officers.
That's my job.
You harass.
You don't even know what harassment is.
Just.
You don't even know what harassment is. You're here whining like a little girl, and you don't even know what harassment. You're harassing people. You're harassing people. I know it is. If you don't like it, that means you're part of it. You don't like it?
Part of it? Oh, yeah.
You don't like it? We'll show everybody because, we're live. He doesn't like this hat. So he must support him. We know all these cops that get caught diddling kids lately. Tons of them. Tons of them. Tons of them. They're everywhere. And we know what happens. Court lets them off, right?
I'll make sure I add this to my YouTube channel.
What would I care?
Are you monetized?
What? Why would you can figure it out.
You're not.
Oh, I'm not. You're right.
It's too bad. You'd make a lot of money if you're monetized.
I don't think you know.
Your content, YouTube.
I don't even think you're slow. You really are slow.
Yeah. Well, compared to you.
I know what I'm talking about.
Successful person compared to you.
You're not successful.
Yeah, okay.
Does anybody think this guy is successful?
Have a nice day.
Put it 1 in the chat if you think this guy is successful in life. Put it 2 if you think he's a fucking loser. Oh. 2. He's a loser? He's a loser. He is. Even the people out here think you're a loser. 2. Oh, people are thinking you're just a fucking loser, guy. Nobody's saying we got 1-1, but the rest are 2. Have a good one. Go change that tampon. Go change your tampon. Go change your tampon. Go change your tampon. BP 74938. That's this clown. FJB. What's that mean? You blow the red gang? Does that mean you blow the red gang? Typical punk. Jerk off. So I wasn't even paying attention. I don't know. He knew them because when he pulled up, the cop said something. He said 3 o'clock. And they said, oh, there he is. When he saw me and he pulled over. Ah, there it is. Another 2. There was one person that said 1. So they are towing it. What's going on? Why are they towing it? You know what we'll do though is I'll get the body camera footage so I could hear exactly what they said. Of course he is. That dude, I don't know what people think when they approach me. Like what they're gonna get. Like, I ignored him for a second. But if you're gonna sit there and act, and that's what blows my mind. People will literally come up whining about, oh, you're harassing them. You're harassing them. Oh, what? How am I harassing somebody by doing nothing except for filming? I haven't said one thing to these losers. Not one. I haven't talked to anybody the whole time I've been here except for you guys and the guy over there that just agreed with me that this dude was a effing loser. No, it doesn't. And you notice how he made a comment about my hat? Like, this is a simple thing to understand. Right? If you don't agree with this hat, you clearly support nasty, dirty things with kids. And just like I said, who's getting busted left and right now for that? Cops. Cop just killed himself in what? Vernon, Connecticut, because it came out that he was doing stuff with kids. Look at Bill Edwards Sr., a New London officer for 23 years. Got fired, lost his job, and even though he diddled a 5-year-old boy for 2 years, they only gave him 2 years in jail. And they said he didn't have to register because they said it was because of drugs and alcohol. Look at the one that just happened in Mass. Oh, man, I didn't see that. John Denicola just told me about one in Mass. He's probably an ex-cop or something. You can tell by the way he just stood there. He was an ex-cop or a cop or... We'll find out who he is. Somebody... I'm going to repost it, but we'll find out who he is. Somebody in this town will know who that clown is. He definitely wanted to touch me inappropriately, though. I could see it in his eyes. If there was nobody around, he would have tried to have his way with me. I mean, even if it was just us and this cop here, we know the cop wouldn't have stopped him. It was funny that those people jumped in, though. Call him a fucking loser. I love that. Nothing makes me happier than when I'm filming something and somebody comes up and agrees or back. I've been taping Norwich especially, dude. I was taping cops sitting in the road, middle of the road one day, trying to do traffic. And this kid came up when I started my live and just went in on him. And then he's like, all right, I'm going. Have a good day. And left. I don't know. All the stuff you could try and make fun of or this and that. Why would you, like, make fun of my sunglasses? Why would you say anything about my hat? But that's what happens. And these clowns all say the same thing. They're literally that slow. Oh, harassment. You're harassing somebody. You don't have a job. When they don't have any clue what they're talking about. That's him in the Brady jersey on the other side of the car. Damn, his wheels are locked up. Take the e-brake off, dude. Just trashing his vehicle. Hey. His front wheels are barely moving. That's horrible, man. That is not good for your vehicle. Drag it up on goddamn... Here, you don't just have body damage now. You need a new transmission. Now he's on his phone. We're gonna see what he was doing on his phone. I bet you he's texting. I bet you that dude was just here, was texting him. What do you guys think? But we know the great Norwich Police Department will not release the records, and we'll have to go to FOIA. Why is he playing on his phone and not doing traffic? Why is he texting? The hell is going on, dude? Texting is more important than anything else. Officer safety can't mean that much. Standing in the goddamn middle of the road. Yeah, that weirdo definitely wanted to touch me. I don't know what people think they're going to accomplish by doing that. Oh, I've got to put that on my YouTube channel. Oh, I've got to put that on my YouTube. What would I care? Do it. All you're doing is helping me, dummy. Makes no sense to me. It literally blows my mind. Oh, you're going to help me get the word out? Thank you. They did the whole thing. I thought maybe it just got like the rear. No, he got the whole side. Gonna double it. Look at. I'm getting them all. I need this money. I don't know, man. I just don't understand. I think that these guys who question everybody and think that everybody's doing something wrong all the time and see a car accident right here where there's no real reason there should be a car accident. And then they literally took, well, it appears like, I don't know, but it appears like they took to this manhole cover and that being a valid excuse as to why he crashed into two vehicles right here. Oh yeah, of course it is. His car was idling. The retarded female was idling. All they do is idle, even though Connecticut has an idling law. Like most things, these retards are exempt. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, what up, kitty? Come here. Come here. I used to hate cats. Not hate them, but I was never a cat person, guys. My girl now is a cat chick, and she has been. And I don't know, they've just grown on me. She'd be pumped if she saw this cat. Come here. I don't want you to come in the road, but I want you to come here. I just want to pet you. I don't want to go on their property, though. Hi. Oh, you're pretty. You're a pretty kitty, aren't you? This cat, the girl actually, one of those little girls went and got it. It was up the road. Oh, you're a good boy. You just want some attention. You got some green eyes. You're beautiful. Oh, coming for more? I'll pet you. We pet you while we do this. I got a friend now. Right? I love this thing. I'd have it. They're all crooked. I like people say, oh, the good ones, the good ones. The good ones sit there and watch the bad ones. The good ones don't do anything. The good ones definitely don't arrest the bad ones. So I don't know where these mythical good ones are. This little girl's coming back up. I don't want her to think I'm molesting her cat. Is this your cat?
No, that's my friend's cat. Her name's
Awesome.
Julie.
She just sat here and meowed at me. I'm
Yeah,
like,
she's very nice.
I gotta pet you. Whose car was that?
Both of those cars were my neighbors. The white one was like the white big truck.
Yeah, the one
was
that hit him.
Uber driver, yeah.
Did he get? He was an Uber?
Mhm. Someone was in the car too.
No.
Mhm.
Did they ask him to do a sobriety test?
I don't know. I was just being nosy, watching everything.
Me too. But
Hi, Julie.
this cat's awesome, man.
Yeah, that's my friend's cat. She just ran over there.
I saw it when you went and got it. I was like,
Yeah.
oh. Is it a boy or a girl?
It's a girl. Her name's
Beauty?
Nice, yeah.
She's awesome, man. Thank you.
You're welcome.
But I don't know. I think that's it, guys. I don't think we're going to get much more sitting here. I don't know what he's doing. I'd love to sit here and pet you all day. You are just a beautiful cat, aren't you? Nails are long as hell, man. You be eating some wild animals, I can tell. She just wants pets. That's all she wants. I wish I could take her home. I really do. My cat would be so pissed. But my cat's also a dick. This cat's clearly not. But this cat's awesome. I love that cat. But
Yeah, she sheds a lot.
does she? Yeah, she looks like it. But she's a good girl. How old is she? You don't know?
Yeah.
It's awesome, dude. I was just standing here and she was meowing at me. And I didn't see her at first. I'm like, what the hell is that?
They found her.
Did they? At least it's your cat?
Yeah.
At least she got a good home. You know what I mean?
I be finding cats from outside and I bring them to her house.
Yeah.
She
What
be
else?
taking them.
There's so many. So many. Her back claw looked like one of her claws in the back was coming off, but I didn't want to mess with her. Might, looks like she'd be killing mad mice and stuff.
Yup. She just brought a mice house.
Did she? That's awesome. She's beautiful.
I know she hasn't been at that crack house.
Haha, the cat's at the crack house.
No, get that crack house. What is that? What is that white powder stuff?
She's getting high. Let her live.
She's getting high.
But I'm a bounce. Have a good day. Thank you. I don't know. Homeboy's just sitting here hanging out. He's gonna hang out all day. Looks like he's sleeping. Is he? Oh, he's fake moving his hand. What the hell's going on here? That's not typing. It's not work. What are you gonna do? I mean, I think the best thing you can do is just show everybody how their money is being wasted. Because nobody else does it. Mainstream media doesn't do it. They don't cover any. There was a radio station this morning at the hospital event. I saw it when I was leaving, and I find it weird that they weren't there asking them questions about how the cops lied about the Jacob Evans stuff and how the information that they put out to the public is nothing more than a theory. How Jacob Evans was there for drugs, but they never treated him for drugs until the hospital gave him fentanyl, right? That was the only time they gave him anything, was after the hospital hit him with fentanyl. Look. So they had the town come out to inspect the manhole. Just waste even more time and money. That manhole cover did not cause an accident. That's what he was sitting around waiting for. Guy's like, what the hell? There's nothing wrong with this cover. Now he's doing traffic. To hit that manhole cover, you are not driving in the lanes. Sorry, not buying it. Wonder what it costs to have a public works employee come out on a Saturday. He did step on half of it, and half of it lifted. So, I mean, maybe it possibly could have caused an accident. But again, so if you hit it with your left tires, right, you're over the white line. If you hit it with your right tires, you're over the yellow line. Either way, if you're not where you're supposed to be. And that sucks because they said he was an Uber driver. So that's how he makes his money. They said he had an Uber with him, a person with him. That's cool. I've never seen the tool that they use to get that off. That's pretty smart. And I mean, and if you did hit it and it caused an accident, would that be the town's fault? Because you still weren't where you were supposed to be.